I've tried those sizes before to see like how they would fit, and they just do not fit. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Raven and I'm a fashion stylist and content creator. But on my channel, I do press-on-nail reviews and hauls, tips and tricks, honey. Fashion reviews, hauls, and tips and tricks, honey, and a little bit of lifestyle. In this video, I'm trying out 2 ways to measure your nails for custom press-on nail sets. So if you don't know, custom press-on nail sets will only give you about 10 nails. And you have to know what size your nails are for them to send you the correct sizes. So it's unlike the ones on Amazon, Shein, Temu, AliExpress at times where they'll send you 24 nails and you can play around with which sizes work best for you. This is great because you can get the nails that fit your exact size perfectly. I will be trying out the tape method and the tape measure method, and I'll let you know at the end which one I thought was more accurate based on my actual nail sizes. Let's get into the 2 ways to size your nails. The things you will need to size your nails: some tape, a Sharpie, a nail size guide, honey. I just got this off of Google, but I will link this one in the description box below as well. And a plain piece of paper, or you can put this in your notes app on your phone. In this first way, you will take off a piece of tape and put it on your nail, making sure the tape is fitting snugly on your nail. You're going to take your pen or your marker. I would suggest not doing this with anything too wide tip. You're going to take your marker and mark both sides of your nail at the widest part of your nail. Next, you'll take the tape off. I like to put mine on a piece of paper, lay it flat, and then use my measuring tape to measure from end to end of the markings that I made. Once you get that in millimeters, so make sure you're on the centimeter side and not the inches side, you will then write down the measurement. And from there, you will refer to your sizing chart to see exactly what size nail you are. And we'll repeat the process for each nail. For the tape measure way, you will take your soft tape measure. So don't try to do this with no hard ruler, honey. I like to start at 0 so I don't have to do any adding or subtracting or anything like that. And I start again at the widest part of my nail. I take that and I wrap it on over to the other side of my nail, making sure it's parallel to the part that I'm on the left or right side, depending on where you're starting. And I take the measurement at that point, write it down on my paper, and then refer to my sizing chart to get the number that corresponds with the millimeters on my tape measure. You'll then repeat the process for all of the rest of your nails. Now, I know my nails. I have been doing press-ons for a very long time, so I really was just trying to test it out to see if I'm using the right size nails or not, okay? And I am. Now, I will say the tape method, just like I thought in my head, is way better and more accurate than the tape measure method, because the tape measure adds just like a little extra bulk to your nail, and I don't feel like it's as accurate because the tape measure is, you know, way thicker than just like the little thin piece of tape going on your nail, so it adds a little bit. So my numbers were way bigger minus my thumb was pretty accurate. Everything else was like a size up, which I've tried those sizes before to see like how they would fit, and they just do not fit. My middle and ring finger are actually pretty much the same size, so I was like a little surprised when it told me that they weren't, but you know, we're gonna try to see. In the packs that I do get from Amazon and Shein and whatnot, I do have to wear a 3 on my middle finger and a 4 on my ring finger, because normally they don't come with a ton of 4s. They normally just have like 2 of them bad boys, so I can't put them on both. But you know, it's saying that I'm a 3. The tape, like I said, was definitely way more accurate. And I also did this because a lot of sets that I see pretty much everywhere, everyone's index finger is bigger than their middle and ring finger, and mine is not. So anytime I order custom sets, they always switch the sizes. When they lay them out, they always put like a 5 is my index finger. They always put that where my ring finger is supposed to be. And so I really have to check the numbers to make sure that I'm putting the right size, because I've done that before. And when I tell you, when you put the wrong size nail on your nail, especially if it's too small, the pain that is felt. When I say I was trying to take the nail off immediately, but then when you add that glue, it is very hard, like very hard to take it off, because I'm thinking like, oh, it's going to fit. Excruciating pain. Excruciating pain. So check your numbers, okay, to make sure that you're putting on the right nail, on the right hand, and the right finger. That I would trust the tape method more than I would the tape measure method. Also, next time I'm going to use just like a little ballpoint pen or one of those like felt tip pens, like very tiny point on them, because using this little Sharpie, the lines was thick. Y'all saw how thick them lines was, okay? And I just felt like it wasn't as accurate as what it was going to be, okay? But it was still very, very close. Like, all of when I did this hand, pretty much all the numbers were what I used, okay? But I would say to make it even more accurate, I would just use a thinner little thing, because I had to figure out, like, okay, where did I mark this on this finger? Because you had to measure it at that spot where you marked it, and some of them weren't, you know, the edge, it was like in the middle or whatever. It just made it a little bit more difficult. Anyways, since you've made it this far, you might as well join the tribe of baddies on a budget, honey, and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're the first to be notified every time I post a new video. And you might as well follow me on IG and TikTok. Until next time, y'all, watch this video. This pick specifically for you.